What if I told you that one of the darkest places in human history wasn't just a camp, but a machine? A machine so carefully designed, so calculated in its layout, that its only true purpose was not imprisonment, not labor, but death. Imagine stepping into a place where every brick, every wall, every rail line was built to funnel human beings toward one outcome: annihilation. This is the terrifying question we face when we ask, what if Auschwitz was built as the ultimate death machine? Auschwitz wasn't just a camp, it was an engineered system of destruction. At first glance, it looks like a cluster of barracks, watchtowers, barbed wire. But behind that ordinary facade lay a design more sinister than most people realize. The camp was split into different sections: Auschwitz I, the original; Auschwitz II-Birkenau, the vast killing center; and Auschwitz III, an industrial hub. But the heart of this machine beat strongest in Birkenau. Here, the Nazis didn't just build structures, they built a flowchart of death. Think about the train tracks. They didn't just arrive at the camp, they cut through it, splitting Birkenau down the middle. Trains carrying thousands of deportees at a time rolled in directly, delivering their human cargo to the selection ramp. There was no pause, no escape, only the systematic division of life and death. To the left, forced labor; to the right, gas chambers. Within minutes of arrival, entire families were separated, and for most, their lives were measured in hours, and the architecture itself, terrifyingly efficient. The gas chambers were disguised as showers, designed to reduce panic. Ventilation systems, reinforced concrete, crematoria chimneys. This wasn't improvised cruelty. It was industrialized killing. Bodies were stripped, valuables stolen, hair shorn, flesh incinerated, all in assembly line precision. Every step optimized, every delay minimized. A factory, not of goods, but of human destruction. What makes this what if even more chilling is realizing it wasn't accidental. Auschwitz was deliberately expanded, redesigned, optimized to handle more victims. When overcrowding threatened the system, new crematoria were added. When efficiency lagged, designs were modified. At its peak, the camp could murder thousands in a single day. Imagine a machine that feeds on human lives, and the more efficient it becomes, the more terrifying its purpose. That was Auschwitz. But let's step back. What if Auschwitz had never been built this way? What if the rail lines hadn't connected across Europe so easily? What if the gas chambers had never been engineered, and the Nazis had been forced into slower, less organized methods? History may have looked very different. Millions might have survived. The Holocaust, as horrific as it was, might not have reached such an industrial scale. It was the design, the blueprint, that made Auschwitz the epicenter of death. The camp's layout teaches us a terrifying truth. Evil doesn't always come with chaos. Sometimes it comes with organization, with planning, with cold calculations made on drawing boards. That's what makes Auschwitz unique in the annals of horror. It wasn't random violence. It was architecture turned into murder. Engineers, architects, bureaucrats all contributed to its deadly design. So when we ask, what if Auschwitz was built as the ultimate death machine? We realize it was. Every decision, every corridor, every chamber was optimized for one goal. And it forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. When human intelligence is turned toward destruction, the results can be unimaginably efficient. The legacy of Auschwitz isn't just the lives lost. It's the reminder of how quickly civilization can turn its tools, its knowledge, its precision into something monstrous. And that is why this question matters. Because remembering how this death machine was built is the only way to make sure such a machine is never built again.